Hey, welcome all guitar lovers. This is Martin Blasick, and today we are going to be reviewing the Leo Jaymz DoubleCut Standard. No, it's a DoubleCut Standard, and there's a reason why I made a mistake on that, and I'll tell you about it later. It was an Amazon Prime weekend thing, and I was looking for deals. I weren't that really great at deals, but this was down to like, was it 99 bucks, I think? I'm like, I love the fluorescent yellow. Put a yellow one in my cart. Looked late, you know, set it aside, and then I looked back later, and I will see it's not yellow, it's green, and I'm like, green, yuck! It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and I was like so mad at this like fluorescent green. Of course, you see this is the green. I was thinking about it, and I was driving around, and it's like lime, and it's like, and I like lime. It's like, and I started writing this song, and I wrote this entire lyric in my head, and then the riff started coming in my head. You thought, maybe it's not dislike, maybe it's actually love. And I think that's what happened with this guitar. I bought it, already had the song written. I had this riff. And I'm like, I had to have it. Now I want you to know, if you're thinking, oh, is this a sponsored video? This is not sponsored. I paid my own money. And Leo Jaymz doesn't even know I exist as far as I know. And so we're just going to have some fun with it, talking about it, how I used it in a song, and hearing some sounds, how it plays and all that kind of stuff. It arrived, I'm not going to go over in the whole unboxing. You can see the box right there. You know, it's like a good box. There's a styrofoam fitting thing in there, and there's some stuff in there too, like a cable and some turny stuff. I'll let the other reviewers go over all those kind of details. It plays good right out of the box. I was kind of shocked. I was always like on the fence, should I buy these lower price guitars or not? It really, really pops on that. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. There's that headstock right there, Leo Jaymz. I think it's a pretty cool headstock. It's not like a radical design, but I think it looks darn good. It's like an SG looking thing. It's like a grabber, because that's what I think of when I think of an SG. I think like AC/DC and just like grabbing some, like not only some power chords, but just some like good old country chords and letting them rock, you know. That kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, this guitar will be great for that. In a nutshell, it is. Does it have neck dive? Yeah, it's got neck dive. It's like got a nice long neck, and it'll do this on you. So you got to kind of hold it up here. But you know, so this would be a great guitar to sling down low, get those, grab it with your thumb, this kind of stuff. It's not like a Ibanez shredder where you're going to be like, you know, sitting perfect and like going. Pickups, I don't know, they sound good. I hear people like, oh, more output, better and better. I find that some of these like not so like metalled out modern pickups, they have like more colors to their tone. You know, I'd be curious your thoughts on that. You know, I don't mind those other stronger pickups, but I also like you know, some more medium pickups. But you know, here's and then. And I know there's a middle position, but is there anything else that anyone really uses? Let's just check out some sounds that this thing makes without even worrying too much about setting it up. These are the strings that came on it. I didn't adjust the neck. I didn't do a darn thing. And if you look closely, it's still got the plastic on here. And there's even a story about that. But let's just start off with a basic crunch. That's the treble. Middle. Here's what I was using for like a little bit crunchier sound on this song I recorded. Doubling it up with some kind of fullness. That's a neck. There's a bridge. This thing goes harmonics crazy. It's just like shaped right for your hand to just make them squeal. It was born to do that. It's kind of fun. I like to see if a guitar can jazz it up a little bit. Here's like a clean sound right here. Nice clean stuff. Let's see if we can get some jazzy stuff out of here. Now, jazz stuff will kind of pull it back here. I don't know if we'll get there. So, you know, it's not just a rock and roll guitar. It does some other stuff on there. But, you know, easy as pie. You just turn the tone knob down on the neck pickup. I'm a Pro Tools guy way back. I'm just so used to it at this point. Back here. The thing I'm going through is, it's called Scuff'em Amp Sim through the Pro Tools. And it's pretty basic, but I just love the sounds on them. I've got a bunch of them, and Scuff'em's my go-to just to start with. I don't know, it seems very responsive to me. The amp and the guitar. Strings, you know, these are just what came on it. Nothing so special, but they weren't so terrible. Like on that Burning Fire guitar by Glary, I didn't even know such terrible strings could exist. But these are all right. Let's get to this song. I wrote a song called Lime. The song was written before the guitar got here. And I'm like, okay, I've got this song written. I gotta get the guitar. I had already found the lid. I did all these kind of things in there. And so it just recorded like a dream. The guitar just like knocked it out of the park. No keyboards, and just there's a bass part in it. It's like played on a 12 string. So there's an octave playing on that 12 string bass. But just basically one guitar part, but I doubled it up, that medium crunch and then a harder crunch for a little more. And that's it, you know, which is the usual doubling stuff. And in the verses, it was a single. I'm like a lot of people, not only do I love to play guitar, but you know, there's more to me than that. It's like I write and I produce and I crank out songs here in my home studio. And, you know, it's like, that's my ultimate goal, not just a guitar jam. And so that's why I do a song, because it's not just like a guitar review song. It's like the song comes from my heart and I want it out there, and that's why I released it as a single and made a music video for it, which you can go and check if you go into my video feed. Watch the song Lime, Fluorescent Green. Let's listen to a little bit of the track. I want to show you what I had to do to the guitar to make it mix into the track. The mastering stuff is on. Here we go. That's like the chorusy stuff. One guitar part, but doubled left and right. And that's like a medium crunch sound. And I didn't have to do too much to it. Now, here's the thing. People always say, oh, that guitar has a full sound. But you know, in a track, you're often going to reduce the bass so that the bass has room. So here I rolled off some bass starting at around about 145. And then I put a peak at around 1.6, which can be a little peaky, but somehow it just needed that to pop out. And that's this part right here. I want you to hear how the song sounds, just nothing on the guitar, just a dry guitar. That's just how the guitar sounds, just without any of the stuff on there. I'm an amp lover. I mean, I love working with a real amp, but there is nothing like the flexibility of being able to change to any amp later and heavier, lighter. Now, as you play, I call it the heavy track, and it's the same part, so we just double it. So there it is right there. Here's the first part, like that, and then together. So just by itself, sounds like this. And it was very similar. I rolled off the bass, I boosted at 1.6, I added a little compression, and then for the solo, there's a fun lick in there too. I'll show that lick. It goes. So it's just an easy lick, but you go do it fast. 7, 5, open, then open on the next string. That's the pattern. Next string, next string, next string. You run out of a place to go to, she'll play that one twice. So it sounds cool when the drums play along. Solo. And that's that same solo sound I was jamming at the beginning with. EQ is, let's find it. Instead of that peak at 1.6, didn't do that at all. Just let it be thicker. I raised it up a little bit around 3K. Now that's a bit of a dangerous zone because when you're mixing around 2.7, 3K, it can just like sound like an ice pick in your ears. It can be real tinny in a very, very bad way. But it somehow, you know, you listen and you see, what does this one need? It just needed a little something there. Because I was on this pickup here, like this. Was the end lick. And the thing that's actually different about that is instead of just doing the 3, I did 4 with the slide. Song's an A. This is called Lime. Check it out on my video. I wrote a new song and it goes like this. If you're a writer, you can't stop writing. I mistakenly named this guitar at the beginning of the video is because one little surprise came in the box. I ordered the single cut standard, which is more like the Les Paul shape. And that's what I was dreaming about and expecting. And the second I opened the box, well, the first thing I thought, it is fluorescent green and it really does pop. And I'm loving it. But then I'm like, that's not a single cut. It's a double cut. It's like an SG style, which I never had before. And I was like, this is going straight back. This is unacceptable. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, I played it a little and I liked it. And I said, wow, let's see. Now I haven't decided, am I going to keep it or I'm going to send it back? Because I do like the guitar. You see, I still kept the plastic on there. And Amazon's like, yeah, sure, send it back, whatever. I'm on the fence on that one. One little oopsie doopsie is they sent me the entirely wrong guitar. Yeah, it's a thing. But did I have fun with it? Yes, I did. If you're liking my channel and if you're liking this video, subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to help me out, what you can do is go to the Bandcamp, which will be listed there, and then, purchase a track. I've got a bunch of reviews in the pipeline. I've got like a whole stack of guitars there that are about to get a serious treatment. This thing has great rock and roll vibes. I want to describe this guitar to someone else. It's an SG grabber that plays pretty darn good, and it has screaming harmonics. If you like AC/DC and you want to play basic rock and roll, it's going to kill. I can play some zippy stuff on here. And I didn't set it up at all. If you just want it straight out of the box, you're going to be rocking. Does it have guitar fig Newton? I spent 99 bucks. And I had more fun with this 99 bucks than I've had with a lot of 499 bucks. I'm not just talking about guitars, I'm talking about life. I'm a thumbs up on it. Try your luck. You might even get the guitar you ordered. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and see you next time. And until then, keep on playing, jamming, and having a great time. Bye-bye.